This is the video review for Transformers Beast Wars Metals, Transmetal Rampage. This is the Beast Wars Metals version of the Japanese version of this mold, not the American version. Some main differences is he's got a lot more color here in crab mode. It's more of a dark red chrome on the bottom and a light orange chrome on top. He does have a purple and red X as opposed to just kind of a orangey fading chrome X on top. Over here, normally where you'd see the name Rampage tampoed on there, it says Destron in white. I don't know if it'll pick that up, but it says Destron instead of Rampage. Some little details. He doesn't really support himself with his claws up very well in leg mode. You just kind of have to rest him there and position his legs to look like he's walking. He's very heavy, especially these claws are very front heavy. And the claws do open and close. Normally he's got, for his cannon and robot mode later on, he does have 3 missiles and a shotgun that you can store in the claws. I've taken them out for right now because they tend to fall off when you're transforming him. I just didn't want to deal with the hassle. Yeah, there he is. His legs are on ball joints and posable. His claws, he's got several ratchet joints in his crab arms. You can split his head open, and I'm not entirely sure why. Also, these antennae can be positioned. Being a transmetal, he does have kind of an intermediate mode. I usually flip his antenna back. You start off by the cannon underneath flips forward, like so. You can flip his legs down, kind of position his legs in like a little triangle position. Do the same on the other side. Because these claws, I'm trying to remember exactly how this works, but these claws come up knocked his gun off. Here we go. Look like so. These come out as bumpers, and these treads come up, pull out of his claws, these rubber treads, and fit over the track here, like so. Let me do the same here with this other claw. Bring it up, pull the track out, bring it down, and it is a real rubber tread. These come out as kind of bumpers, ramming bumpers, and then this goes, cannon should stay attached under here, and as you roll him, the cannon shoots, and he's got a really kind of cool tank mode. He's not quite sitting low enough yet, partly because I haven't transformed these correctly. I need to flip this out like so, and claw it more like that to make it a little bit more accurate. And then he's got a tank mode. But he's cool. I love, like, this tank mode is one of the reasons I love Rampage. It's just a nice little awesome super powered tank. And then transform to robot mode. You just undo these, fold them back up into the claw. Move these claws around and get them straightened back up again. I want to have them something like that. Fold them. You just go ahead and fold these back over the back of the crab, like so, with the dark bit straight, and then bend them down at the gray bit. Pull the cannon off. He's a big guy. I think I may have bumped the camera there. Then you open up the crab leg bits. These 2 legs stay down. This leg comes up, and generally flips back here like this. I usually flip this out to the outside. Yeah, pop his leg off. These flip up, arm flips down. Same on this side. You pull these legs down, flip the side of the crab up, unhook. Well, if it unhooks, there we go. Rotate this out and around, out, and then the arm here again flips down. Then the legs flip down here, and then the feet open up. And then this whole torso piece flips down and around, and the head pops up from behind, or it just pops off. It's okay though, he's not dead, because he does have a bit of Starscream's indestructible spark, so he's okay. Or an attempt to replicate Starscream's spark, if I recall the show correctly. I usually pull these crab legs back up over his shoulder so they look more like they do on the cartoon. Just rotate this piece, pull his legs down, rotate this piece back up, and pull these up. You know, and that's kind of how he looks on the show. He's got the legs up over his shoulder. And then this cannon, you can rotate that, flip that down, and you can hold it in his hand as a cannon, as well as he can hold the shotgun mentioned earlier. He is very back heavy, but you can't get him to stand, as you can see. In robot mode, it's very show accurate, aside from the legs are a little bigger than they are on the show. Differences from the US version, all this plastic is not the orange that it was on the US version, but a translucent red. It looks very cool, with some silver detailing on the face. The face is a little darker, as you can tell from the US version. I don't have a US version to stand up right next to him, unfortunately. But a very nice color scheme. My only complaint is I wish there's a little bit more red coming down the chest and fading into silver more around here. Instead, most of the chest is silver. But other than that, it's a very striking. The darker burnt orange, reddish orange chrome on the figure is just very nice. And I think just looks much better than his American counterpart. So there you go. There you have it. Crab's claws hang off the back. But there's a review of Transmetal, or Japanese Beast Wars Metals Rampage.